What is up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Zone. Today we are getting into Justin Gaethje shutting down a Dustin Poirier fight. Following UFC 324 we have been covering Dustin Poirier saying he would return for a big fight. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. If you have been keeping up with the channel, you will remember we last left off in a strange spot. Bloody Elbow posted an interview with Gaethje where he supposedly said he would fight Poirier if he wanted it. Then we covered Gaethje shutting that down and calling it fake news. Now Gaethje has finally addressed the matchup in another interview. When Stephen A. Smith asked him about the possibility of facing Poirier again, Gaethje made it clear he is not interested and said his only focus is on the title.
No, what about a trilogy against Dustin Poirier?
Nah.
If he decides to come out of the title, are you interested in that?
No. Or 1-on-1.
Yep.
I'm fighting for the championship next. I mean, that is the biggest fight in the world for me, for this division. It's the biggest fight that any of us could ever have. It's fighting for an undisputed gold championship belt. So there's nothing else that entertains me. If they came to me and said, do you want to fight McGregor on the White House card instead, I would think about it.
No one should be surprised that Gaethje is focused on Topuria. Gaethje is 37 and this is most likely his last real chance to win an undisputed UFC title. As we reported yesterday, Gaethje says he plans to retire by mid-2027. In the same interview with Stephen A. Smith, Gaethje also spoke about how a fight between him and Topuria could play out. He said this.
Unpredictable things have happened. I can absolutely knock Ilia Topuria out on the White House lawn.
How do you know that?
Because I know how crazy this game is. I know the power I possess. I know the skills that I have.
He possesses a lot of power.
Of course, he could knock me out also.
Right.
But there's no way to find out, and I also will. I just want the chance.
You want him?
Of course.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a champion. If I could do it, it will be the best script. Then I will believe this is all simulation. 100%. Because it'll be crazy.
It is hard to imagine a fight between Topuria and Gaethje ending without someone laid out on the octagon floor. Do you think Gaethje has a realistic shot at pulling off the upset? Islam Makhachev receives a warning for a potential Ilia Topuria fight. As much as fans want to see Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria, it does not look like we will be getting that matchup anytime soon. This is especially true now that Justin Gaethje holds the interim lightweight title and is ready to fight Topuria. One fighter who does not think it is a good idea for Topuria to ever fight Makhachev is Movsar Evloev. During an interview with Submission Radio, he said it would be a stupid move. He believes if Ilia fights Islam, he will lose everything. He added that while Ilia has the power to fight at lightweight, it would not be a good matchup for Gaethje either. He said if Ilia touches Justin, he could knock him out. But against Islam that would not happen because Islam is much bigger and on another level. As for what is next for Islam Makhachev, it looks like we may end up getting the Kamaru Usman fight after all. Makhachev manager Rizvan Magomedov said the team wants Usman next. He said they are discussing the next fight and Kamaru Usman is on the list of possible opponents. From our perspective, that is also a fight we would like to see since it is one of the biggest matchups that can be made right now. As always, the final decision is up to the organization. Islam is ready to defend, and from a media standpoint, a fight with Kamaru Usman would be the most interesting for fans. Who do you want to see Islam fight next? Let us know in the comments below. Ariel Helwani fires back at the MMA guru. Recently, Bryce Mitchell criticized Ariel Helwani while spending time with the MMA guru, and it did not take long for Helwani to respond. If you follow Helwani and his show, you know he has objected to several comments Mitchell has made over the years. Helwani interviewed Mitchell in the past, but after an appearance where Mitchell went on rants about conspiracy theories, Helwani has not invited him back. More recently, the MMA guru released a video of himself with Mitchell on a boat. After the guru claimed Helwani canceled a planned meeting, Mitchell began trashing the longtime media personality. Mitchell said he does not like Helwani at all and claimed he is not a real journalist. He accused Helwani of cancel culture and said real journalists do not cancel others. He continued by saying people like Helwani want to ruin his career and control who has a platform. Those comments made their way back to Helwani, who responded on X. He denied ever trying to cancel or fire anyone and said he has always been against cancel culture. He called Mitchell comments nonsense and reminded everyone that he never cut or edited Mitchell's past interview. He admitted he has not invited Mitchell back because he does not like talking to ignorant people. Helwani ended by saying he has the Olympic Games to cover in Italy. He also took a shot at the MMA guru, saying he respected the effort of trying to get on his show, but it was not happening. Based on all of this, it does not sound like anyone should expect either of them to appear on Helwani's show anytime soon. Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov may be next. O'Malley has made it clear he wants a rematch with Petr Yan, but a fight with another top contender like Umar Nurmagomedov could be next. Ever since Yan reclaimed the bantamweight title by defeating Merab Dvalishvili in December, O'Malley has said Yan is his main target. After O'Malley win over Song Yadong last month, he repeated that call-out. At the same time, O'Malley understands the UFC may book Yan versus Dvalishvili for a third fight, which means he may need another win first. That brings Nurmagomedov into the picture. Umar manager Rizvan Magomedov told Sport24 that all sides are interested in the fight. He said O'Malley is not avoiding it and that the matchup makes sense even though nothing is confirmed yet. From a rankings perspective, the fight makes sense, and if O'Malley beats Nurmagomedov, it would be hard to deny him another title shot. Do you think O'Malley gets past Nurmagomedov? Merab Dvalishvili coach reveals a big change for the trilogy. After Petr Yan defeated Merab Dvalishvili in December, many believe a third fight would play out the same way. However, one of Merab coaches is confident adjustments will be made. Merab previously beat Yan by decision in their first fight in 2023, which made the loss surprising to many. While a trilogy fight has not been officially booked, most people expect it to happen. When Merab coach John Wood was recently interviewed by Home of Fight, he shared his thoughts on what fans should expect in a third matchup.
Your man's gonna win that night.
No, there's definitely some adjustments to make. There's definitely some things that I overlooked, and there's, like I said, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that, you know, leading up to that fight that caused some things to be done differently in camps. And I think that, well, I know that we can fix those things, and I know that we'll be able to get back on track, and just a couple little tweaks. Rob is very, you know, you tell him to go out and do something, he's going to go out and do it. And we had kind of focused, I think, on, you know, coming back and finishing a lot of these guys and breaking them like he has most of the guys, and breaking them, and those finishers be available. And maybe that's something that we looked a little bit too much into, and became this thing where it's like, hey, we're looking to knock people out or finish people, where just Merab needs to go do Merab.
It will be interesting to see how John Wood comments are received, especially by Yan supporters. There is no doubt Merab has taken a lot of criticism for not finishing fights, and he has looked more aggressive in that area lately. He also attempted 29 takedowns against Petr Yan in their second fight. The issue was that Yan defended 27 of them, with Merab only securing 2 takedowns. How do you see a trilogy fight between Merab and Petr Yan playing out? UFC updates. Now multiple fighters have missed weight for tonight card. Let us go over the latest UFC news and fight updates as the promotion prepares to host its next event at the Apex in Las Vegas. Several fighters were under the spotlight during Friday's weigh-ins. That is because not 1, not 2, but 4 fighters came in overweight, and 2 of them missed by a significant margin. Wang Tsong and Eduardo Mora both weighed in around 1 to 1.5 pounds over the flyweight limit. Gianni Vasquez missed the bantamweight limit by 5 pounds for his fight with Javid Basharat. Muin Gafurov also missed weight by 5 pounds for his bantamweight bout with Johnny Munoz. A UFC fighter has pulled out of a fight. Kevin Iole recently reported that Suk Hyun Ko has suffered a rib injury and will no longer face Jacoby Smith at the UFC February 21st card in Houston, Texas. Ko impressed fans after graduating from Dana White Contender Series in 2024 and has since picked up wins over Oban Elliott and Phil Rowe. The undefeated Jacoby Smith is also 2-0 in the octagon after earning his UFC contract through the Contender Series. Dylan Dennis vs. Craig Jones is now official for a grappling match. It looks like the third Craig Jones Invitational has added a matchup that will bring in plenty of attention. Craig Jones confirmed he will compete against Dylan Dennis at the event. The date and location have not yet been announced. The last time we saw Jones, he submitted Chael Sonnen quickly at CJI2, while Dennis is coming off a submission win over Warren Spencer at Misfits 22. Speaking of grappling, Max Holloway is working on his ground game ahead of his fight with Charles Oliveira. Max Holloway camp recently released footage of the former champion putting in work on the mats. Since Holloway is set to face the fighter with the most submission wins in UFC history on March 7, Charles Oliveira, it makes sense that he is sharpening his grappling skills. And finally, Khabib reacts to Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson recently caused some buzz by claiming that Khabib Nurmagomedov blocked him on social media. However, it now appears this may have been a misunderstanding. Rampage was recently asked about the situation and whether Khabib had actually blocked him, which led to some clarification on the matter.
Sit down, it's dangerous.
It is interesting to see Rampage being so calm and understanding about the situation, and honestly he likely has a point. When this made its way back to Khabib, he responded by saying, "Wow, I never blocked him, come on guys." That raises the question of whether Khabib manager blocked Rampage instead or if someone else was responsible. Either way, it seems likely the two will eventually run into each other at an event and clear things up in person. Dana White is now receiving major backlash over the UFC White House card. The upcoming event continues to be one of the biggest talking points in the MMA world, and not all of the discussion has been positive. Ever since the announcement, fans and fighters alike have speculated about which fights will land on the card. Dana White has repeatedly said the event will be historic and a must-see, and much of the UFC roster has been campaigning for a spot. There have even been rumors that the card could feature 4 or 5 title fights. Recently, TKO CEO Ari Emanuel appeared on the Pat McAfee show and shared new details about the event. He said the White House venue would host around 3,000 to 4,000 people with additional viewing areas set up, and that Dana White is currently working on it. Emanuel added that the card would feature approximately 6 to 7 fights scheduled for June 14th. While the attendance numbers matched earlier reports, it was the idea of having only 6 or 7 fights that caused an uproar online. Fans quickly voiced their frustration with comments calling the card pointless and questioning why there would be no prelims. Others said the idea should be scrapped entirely and criticized building such a big event around so few fights. Some argued that if the UFC is planning to stack the card with title fights it could make sense, but others believe it would disrupt the rest of the year just to prop up one event. Many fans feel the concept sounds worse with every new detail and worry the card will ultimately be underwhelming. If the card does end up featuring only 6 or 7 fights, hopefully they are all must-watch matchups. What do you think? Is 6 or 7 fights too short for a full UFC event, especially one as big as the White House card? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. That will wrap things up for today. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We will see you all tomorrow.
Rampage, you once told that Khabib blocked you in your social media.
Yeah, he blocked me.
Did he unblock you?
No, still ain't unblocked me.
If you meet him in person, would you ask him, brother, why you blocked me?
No, I met him in Japan. I didn't say nothing like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Hey, I understand. I would block me too, so I'm not tripping.
Yes.
I say some crazy stuff on social media, so he's like very religious.
Yes.
I'm probably not the type of person that he should be following or looking at my content, so I'm not mad at him about it.
Okay.
I just thought it was weird because I never said anything about him before he blocked me. I never said anything about him.